So at the outset, let me thank Almighty for blessing me abundantly. I am here today just because of Ganpati Bappa. My humble thanks to all the past presidents for their dedicated and focused efforts to take NOJS on such a miraculous height. They deserve gratitude for the invaluable contribution they have made to NOJS. The theme of NOJS this year is Safe Mom, Safe Dog. Why? The essence of this theme is when mothers and doctors, they are perceived as demigods. Then why society have double standards for both of them? Let's see. Looking towards increasing medical legal issues and litigations in the second most vulnerable branch of ours, it's our duty to secure our next generations. There is no sound. No physician, however conscientious or careful, can tell what day or hour he may be the object of some undeserved attack, malicious accusation, blackmail, or suit for damages. So, how to avoid it? I have some suggestions from my experience, which might be helpful for all. The first suggestion is for the parents. You should assess the attitude of the child. You should assess the attitude of child because right and positive attitude is must for being made. This fact has been never questioned in the past. As parents, our parents, they believe to know everything about their wards. 23% students they used to lose focus in the first year itself. But the brave ones, they proved the Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest. Now it's an era of alpha generation, an aptitude test. It is considered as one of the most reliable parameters to assess the strength, the weaknesses, the professional development, and the hidden talents of a child. But in any case, the ride which was so appealing when you left home at 18 gets totally replaced by the fast life, uncertainty of career, and now the bumpy roads of PG levels. My second suggestion to the parents and students both: reassess yourself, reassess your child. Just choosing a branch by peer pressure or parental pressure proves detrimental in long run. Post-graduation in our subject is just like a military training. JRs can be identified from a distance, that zombie look, that chill and hyperactive looks, जो जहाँ जगह मिले वहीं सो जाते. Even this phase is equally disturbing for the parents. And the longer working hours, the night duties and the emergencies, they need a tough mentality, empathetic nature, and constant learning curve in the student. In obstetric practice, it is never going to change. By the way, till now, all of your friends, your classmates from other professions and other faculties, your cousins, they are married. You have never attended their marriages, they are settled, and they are enjoying lives. Perhaps some of your friends, they are busy in expanding their own families. In our days, obstetrics was considered as an end branch, but now there are so many options to choose from. Option number 1, you can sit ideally, which is जब भी आप JR होते हो तो it's a dream, sitting ideally for months together after doing PG. But this dream most nurtured by they do JR. But now after doing OBGYN, your mental makeup became work is equal to pleasure. So you start, right now the options are you are doing SRship for 1 year if you are passed from the government institute, or join some advanced courses on ultrasound, fetal medicine, IVF, laparoscopy if passed from private. Now you can go outside of Nagpur, join some senior doctors whom you admire, with the risk of expectations may or may not meet, may not match, or inside Nagpur join Dr. Chaitanya Shetty Institute of Medical Science. Isn't it? So my suggestion here, this time is extremely important and forms a base for your future career. During this phase of life, you learn all your jugaad karne for your future. There are many other common and practical problems, like now you are an individual of 26 to 28 years old, and if you are not married, you are always worried about the parental expectations. They expect you to contribute in work and finances both. If you are newly married, you are worried about the in-laws in addition to parents. One can write a huge book on that. If your spouse is medical, he is busy with his own struggle. If he is not medical, he is doubly confused. Your expectations, they have no chance to think about. Advice on this very critical, crucial turning point of your life is invest your time very wisely and develop patience for the right time. That is very important. My observation, while playing the most important part, that is role of your life, that is motherhood, a surgical branch fellow is always very restless. Then is sorting, then is cutting. My humble submission, they should leave that particular moment. मैंने देखा है मेरे कई सारे फ्रेंड्स ने सेकंड चाइल्ड इसलिए किया कि पहले बच्चे को वो एंजॉय नहीं कर पाए. दैट्स व्हाई दे डिड द सेकंड चाइल्ड. ये पढ़ना आएगा दोबारा. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ यू cannot devote much time for your profession right now, you can join some part-time job like in a trust hospital. One should always take balanced decisions. Be mature and walk away from the people and situations that threaten your peace of mind, and these decisions are largely based on who are your pillars of support. One should keep faith on oneself. Then comes a job. अगर आपकी कुंडली में सरकारी नौकरी होगी तो भाई मिलेगी, नहीं तो नहीं मिलेगी. तो then you have to do a startup. Engineers they talk of startups. I feel for doctors the private practice starting is a startup. That is a hospital. It's a total full-time 24/7 job, needs competency not only in the subject but you have to develop proficiency in many other things like nursing and clerical jobs. OT fumigation है, auto cleaning है, sterilization है, drug preparation है, documentation, record maintenance, coordination with government department, procuring patients, dealing with human resources and time to time updating services. Apart from your object work. I am very proud to say here, my generation is sitting here, our generation became masters of this field, isn't it? By this time you learn to prioritize. Your acumen, your personality changes. You feel empowered, which helps you to progress further. You need to develop a support system, that is absolutely important. But today's need is a group practice and multi-speciality hospitals. My next observation, learning new skills. Once you settle down, complacency sets in. But every skill you acquire doubles your odds of success, that is to be remembered. And whenever you learn a technique, you think of a related laws and the fine intricacies. You should update yourself daily in whatever way you can. You learn, you learn and you upgrade. Training of ultrasound automatically makes you aware of problems like sex selection and abortion and female feticide, unsafe abortion, changing sex ratio and laws like PCB-ADT law and MTP law. Learning colposcopy for early diagnosis of cervical cancer and simultaneously it helps you to understand the importance of adolescent immunization. The skills like learning computer, gardening, public speaking, making PowerPoint presentations were necessary for us to improve our social quotient, which is for today's youngsters is a snap or chill. All this positive development in your personality takes almost 3 to 5 years, and then you are welcome to the group of family gynecologists, which forms the base of Safe Mom is equal to Safe Dog. This is the time when you play the role of counselor, psychotherapist and family physician in addition to gynecologist. So whatever you say or utter now should have a sound scientific base. So the responsibility is triple. Theory of learn, unlearn and relearn helps you in progressing in this aspect. Worried about criticism? Yes, you may have to face criticism in these ways, but निंदकाचे घर असावे शेजारी and criticism makes you strong and it comes to those who stand out. Never forget the basic principle of medicine is primum non nocere. Accept the fact you cannot do everything on this earth. The ability to take pride in your own work is the sign of sanity. We should remember respect for an umpire is created off the field as well as on. Never feel guilty of taking opinions. Second, third, whatever way. Do the 80% work which you can do and leave 20% work for the super specialist. Never feel guilty of hiring other operative services like laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, and if you are not good at that. Just do whatever best for your patients. If possible, go for training, join some government or trust hospital for practice, then operate. Otherwise, join online trainings. Try to accept the reality and hire best services for your patients. Do not compromise in hiring services. Take pride in your own achievements. That is very important. We never praise ourselves. That is very important. No one knows your sacrifice. No one knows your sacrifice and hard work. How with your social quotient and emotional quotient you have brought the patients. How hard you are working to maintain and run that hospital. You are giving job to so many people. You should take pride in that. Doing a short course on medical legal laws can help us to be aware of many other laws related to medicine and women. Accepting challenges, of course, makes you stronger and more complete. Sometimes the prima facie negative challenges are the God's way for some new lessons for all of us. Sharing one experience, once I asked one of the senior friend of mine about how to publish article in Jogi. I would like to thank that senior friend, philosopher, and guide from this platform, who encouraged me to publish my study of sublingual versus vaginal vasopressor in Jogi, which received many good reviews.
Can I have the concurrent slides, please? Slides are going that way and the chalk is going.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Not matching what she is speaking.
मंजू तुला फास्ट रन करायला ओके ओके सॉरी फॉर दैट So once I asked one of my senior friends how to publish an article in Jogi. I would like to thank the senior philosopher and guide from this platform who encouraged me to publish my study on sublingual versus vaginal vasopressor, which received many good reviews along with the offers for the post of peer reviewer from international journals. I took it very casually. मैंने बोला अरे ऐसे कोई भी कुछ भी बोलता है, ऐसे कोई किसी को peer reviewer का post थोड़ी मिलता है. Then my paper got nominated for the best paper of the year. Thank you so much to that friend. Yeah. Won't you run this way? Yeah, not run. Put it. Yes. Next. Next. Yes, Manju, fast. Yeah. Next. Yeah, bus. Just wait. Just wait, Manju. Your role as a social reformer is extremely important. Violence during pregnancy is a national and global health-related problem. Intimate partner violence significantly increases the risk of maternal and neonatal morbidity and mortality with 1.4% risk for preterm delivery and low birth weight infant, which puts a dent in the economic growth of the country. We doctors are in a unique position to go for a history of violence. Our FIGO treasurer and our COXI president, Dr. Shanta Kumari's project Dhira is also based on this. We are close confidant to both the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law and can play a role of mediator in domestic violence. We have a power to counsel the husbands as a family doctor for violence during pregnancy, because these husbands, they listen to you and they do not consider it as a stigma coming to a family line as compared to going to a social worker and a family court. You can save so many young mothers just by counseling the adolescents for obesity, for substance abuse, for lifestyle modification, discipline, eating habits, menstrual hygiene, sexual health, living relationships, unwanted pregnancy, and the books are. Coming to handling the pressure of private practice, I distinctly remember, Manju, next please. I distinctly remember the patients coming to me for routine OPD checkups and getting operated with a senior gynae, and again back to me for post-ops. As I became senior, as you became senior, you develop good communication and counseling skills. Sincere, genuine, and truthful opinion is what the society wants. We should not forget this. Once you are able to create this kind of image, believe me, you settle very fast. The challenge of work-life balance, one of the most significant struggles faced by the modern man. Next. We should schedule our priorities. Balance between both ensure continued success in your business. While solving their family matters, you have to be balanced emotionally and try to keep professional and personal life separate, which needs lots of practice. Again, the next thing is very important. One should not compare oneself with others. By doing so, next please. We are insulting ourselves. Just wait. अपना टाइम आएगा. कभी ना कभी तो अपना टाइम आएगा ना. So we should wait for. Do not compare. You are going to insult yourself. Then how to maintain your emotional health? That is again very important. Friends, just आप सब नहीं कर सकते, but your value do not decrease based on someone other's opinion, inability to see your own work. Self-esteem totally depends on our love for ourselves and our capability. To improve communication skill in today's era of consumerism and e-patients, counseling has become part and parcel of day-to-day medical practice. Practicing obstetrician with this skill is more likely to have happy, satisfied patients than an equally competent, technologically sound friend who is least bothered about this skill. This will also help you to decrease the violence and number of litigations against doctors. Now it is included in the MBBS curriculum as well. Presently, even government hospitals, they have post of counselors who are trained in this art. Coming to the professional, one should maintain the complete OPD records of every patient in apps. We have apps which save the photographs of prescription, use pre-op investigation list, general pre-op and post-op instruction list, then maintain healthy rapport with patients, their families and their friend doctors. That the end result will be you have a satisfied, loyal and direct patient, and the retention of patient is much more. You should learn from others' mistakes. By learning from others' mistakes, you should start keeping and checking emergency medicine stock very frequently. Keep your blood ready in case of emergency. You should have informed consent for each procedure. These are the few suggestions. Coming to accreditation of the hospital, that is again very important. Now we have NABH, now we have Foxy Manyata. The advantage of these things are, we started keeping emergency boxes in labor room, in OT, in wards, similar to the crash carts. Learn to operate defibrillator. That is very important because it is mandatory to, you should know how to operate defibrillator. You should have pre-printed flow charts for cardiac arrest management and anaphylaxis treatment pasted everywhere in the hospital. Next question is very important again. Though money is not everything, but money can buy many things. The most important financial aspect of practice, that is bills. Whatever you do for the patient, they always say doctor charges more. Try to explain the details of estimate of a procedure and document and ask them to sign and keep one copy with you. Concessions is birthright of patients, but you start giving in percentage, 5%, 10%. When you calculate 5%, 10%, it is minuscule for us. We can give it. And about handling the unforeseen complications, that is very important. Breaking bad news to expect the unexpected shows a thoroughly modern intellect. While managing patients, pray for the best and prepare for the worst. Ideally, you should take monthly ANC classes, where you can teach them ANC care, normal pregnancy, normal delivery, C-section, yoga, and certainly you can talk about the unforeseen complications. At least patient they can't say they were not told about these things. Next important part of practice, handling of mob violence. Be a part of local IMA or your obstetric society. Help others in emergency, that will automatically generate goodwill. In case of medical and social emergencies, rapid action force is very useful. Coming to digitalization, it is the mantra of success, successful practice, which helps in time management, better communication, long-lasting and tamper-proof records with more patient satisfaction. We should learn to say sorry. That is again very important. The art of a sincere and heartfelt apology is one of the greatest skills which we can learn in private practice. Never scold our patients for any reason. Patients are always right. If you are in OPD and patient comes in orders, consult her politely and do not charge or expect emergency consultation from our booked, known or old patients. If you want to be socially active, it should not be at the price of your family life. We should wait for kids to grow, streamline the things in life and think of social support, financial condition, mental makeup and physical health. The golden rule for successful practice is to treat others the way you want to be treated. As paying my sincere gratitude to my teachers, Dr. Sapka Madam, Dr. Guhe Madam, Dr. Kunda Tayade Madam, Dr. Kirti Sir, who inculcated human values in me of love, truth, right action, peace and non-violence. Dear friends, try to be a doctor who practice brain and tongues both. Next, Manju. The orange color, next Manju, please. The orange color here represents the violence against women, green color is for hope, and violet is violence against doctors. That's my symbol. Safe mom, safe dog. Next Manju. Yeah. At the end, the entire gist is given and should running short of that. Next Manju. Just
तो खुद की खोज में निकल, किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझ ले इनको वस्त्र। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू, ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है।
friends, in this journey of 25 years, this is how I done. I try to safeguard the man, I can safeguard myself. I leave this podium with the hope whatever I say will be useful to the next generation.